So, we talked to her. She confessed to everything.
Okay. You guys can't open it?
No, we are.
No.
We're asking you. What money came from the store?
Just 100.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
I'll leave those gift cards. If you can just...
I didn't see those.
Those are
Those are the ones they already used.
No, I didn't use those.
Do they have? How many did you do on press charges?
Yes, I do.
And
Because
is
I
this-
added it up. It's $7,000.
What's been going on?
On June 26, 2021, a business reporter noticed clear differences and shortages of cash in her store's register. Suspecting theft, she reported the incident to 911, which led to an investigation. To confirm her suspicions, she left 12 $100 bills in the register with an employee present, making it $1,200 in total. But upon her return, the only bill she could see was of $100.
$100 bills in there total between the two, and now there's only one $100.
26.
I never thought this would happen. So I treat my.
And you got your initials you said on those dollar bills?
All right. How do we do this? Do I just go in and just?
How does she look?
She's got a long tan khaki skirt. She's got a black leather jacket. She's the shorter of the two. She looks kind of Latin, but
She instantly became suspicious of a particular employee who was later identified as Yana due to her unreal, seemingly luxurious lifestyle, characterized by a luxury car and frequent purchases of new Gucci bags. Upon hearing this, officers began investigating Yana, which unfolded many untold secrets.
So the first question is, can you guess why we're here?
I was accused of stealing money at a party. That was it.
Okay, well, got your car. Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm just going to read this out to you, alright? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop questioning at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand the rights that you read? Okay, so tell us first.
I was really just looking for a tampon. All I was doing was trying to look for a tampon. I thought I started my period, and I had moved this girl's bag. I only paid her back because I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want it to be put on me because I'm not that kind of person. And the way she was talking to me, like, it felt like...
Yana began telling the officers about an unrelated theft she committed in the past and tried to manipulate the officers, but instead of manipulating, it backfired.
Where we're at right now is I can't promise you anything, but for me, and I'm sure Officer Ferrer, same thing, honesty is the best policy. Okay, so could you tell us anything about that?
I did do it. I'm having some issues with money right now. I just bought off a new car, so I haven't been working lately. I will admit to that. So
was it just today, or has it been in the past?
it was today, and then I've done it in the past before, but never large amounts.
How much would you say?
Probably
That's why we walked you up to the back.
300 maybe was the most beforehand. It's in my bag.
Finally, in an attempt to gain sympathy, she confessed to stealing $1,400, but it wasn't the truth, as it's literally impossible to buy such expensive Gucci bags every week with this lesser amount.
I have the documentation in my car. I wasn't prepared to turn it over because I was trying to rule it out. But I'll show you what I was preparing for my insurance company.
Okay, let's see that.
It's well over what she has here. I was hoping she would show it all, what you took this morning, and you didn't. So, no, I'm
Well,
sorry.
let's make it not contentious.
You think that much money's gonna go missing and nobody's gonna notice? It ain't $20.
I'm gonna look out my drawer. I can tell you what I had.
Okay. Alright.
Alrighty, what's your name? Alright, yeah, do me a favor, stand up. Right now, you're going to be placed under arrest for theft, okay? Do me a favor, lift your hands up. Do anything. I'm not going to search you or anything. I'll let them do that. The jail, okay?
13, 16, just have
307, got 1, 1015.
that sound right, ma'am? 1360?
I did.
Okay.
So it was only the one time before this? Which took me like 300?
After being called out by the employer, Yana disclosed the place where she kept the other amount. She was then arrested later on. The employer was clearly frustrated and hurt because she had not only lost money, but also the trust she'd placed in her employees.
I got it down to just, I rolled out everybody but her and another girl. And I actually just thought it was the other girl, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. But now looking at all this evidence and time clocks when she was here, it all lines up. It makes sense.
Do you recollect any of those things?
How much do you think you've taken over the years?
It's just this year, by the way.
It's just this
It's
year.
just this year.
How many?
I mean, you got to have a ballpark in excess of $1,000.
How much was your purse? How much was your car? How much do you think? Tell me. I want to hear what you think.
That was
At a time or?
She's missing $22,000.
That's
It was indeed heartbreaking for the employer to discover her hard-earned money had been wasted on Gucci bags. Yana was subsequently placed on probation for 1 year and ordered to repay her employer $20,000. While you might sympathize with the temptation to pocket some extra cash, it takes a certain level of audacity to pull off a heist involving nearly $5,000 worth of gift cards, and that's exactly what the next employee did. On December 28, 2022, police were called to a local Burlington store to investigate an employee suspected of stealing nearly $5,000 worth of gift cards. Upon arrival, the officers were greeted by a worried-looking woman. From here, an unusual investigation began.
What tipped you guys off to this?
Corporate.
Okay.
Corporate.
From the corporate system?
Yeah, they sent us the information. All right, apologize, but I had a call, Sunrise.
Have you stand up for me? Put your hands behind your back, okay? Do you have anything on you that I need to know about that's going to stick me, poke me, or hurt me? No? Okay. You understand what's going on today? Okay. You mind if I sit for a second?
Yeah.
All right, you can take a seat. It's right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. You're detained at this point for grand theft, okay, based on what Elvis, the LP, has told me. I'm going to read you your rights. I'm going to get all your info, ask you some questions, and we go from there. Okay? All right? I know your mom's on the way?
No, she's on the way. She's supposed to be on the way.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. You ever been read your rights before?
No.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney before and during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you prior to any questioning if you desire.
After informing the woman of her rights, the officers began questioning her about her actions. Despite the seriousness of the accusations, the woman remained remarkably calm and composed throughout the interrogation. And you can't even predict that she is the one who stole thousands of dollars from the customers. But wait till you watch this.
So what happened? How long have you been employed here?
For almost a month.
Okay. And what happened?
So we can do like returns for stuff and then get credits from the store.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize like it was actual money. I just thought it was Burlington credits. Like it wouldn't cause any loss or anything. And I was just trying to get my siblings some gifts for Christmas.
Okay.
But I didn't know it was actual money.
How many times did you do this transaction return to get credits, if you had to guess?
I've done it a couple of times, but I haven't. I only bought stuff once.
Okay.
After I bought that stuff for Christmas, I asked them, and I was like, the person who was checking me out, he was like, "Oh, you can't do that. Like that's actual money." Like he told me that I couldn't do it, and I haven't bought nothing else, and I still have the gift cards. Haven't used them after that.
When did you start doing this return stuff?
Like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago when I learned how to
Who taught you?
One of the managers taught me how to do the returns.
Were they teaching you because they do it as well?
Yeah, everybody does it. They were teaching me how to do it, like, because I'm supposed to know how to do that.
Okay, so Do you think they were doing it for the same reasons? Like,
no, you
okay.
you give the customers a choice to either get Burlington credits or their money back from what they paid for the thing.
Okay. Prior to today, and just be honest with me.
It is already bothersome to see a family woman committing such a big theft. However, the story took a shocking turn when she told about the involvement of the manager in all this chaos. The woman claimed the manager was the mastermind behind the gift card theft, adding a whole new layer of complexity to the investigation.
Why didn't you bring it back or alert a manager like, hey, I've been making a mistake?
I
be honest.
didn't want. I just wasn't gonna do it again. I didn't think anybody would notice.
Okay. Were you on shift today?
Yeah.
Did you do any of that today?
Yeah.
Okay. What about yesterday?
No, I wasn't.
You weren't here yesterday? Okay. So when did you get told?
The day I bought those presents, that's
On
when
Christmas.
I got told.
Okay.
No, it was December 23rd.
The 23rd. Okay. And you haven't bought
No.
since then? Did any other store employees tell you like, hey, I do that, I keep the money, nothing like that?
Nothing like that.
Okay. So it's not like a common thing here,
No.
to your knowledge. Okay. Do you have your internal report? Don't you guys type up like an internal thing?
We do after.
After? Okay. All right. And then do you have like the transaction history?
Yep, I have it all.
The investigation eventually revealed that the manager was simply providing training on store procedures, not instructing the employee on how to steal. Unfortunately, the woman misused this knowledge for her own gain.
All right. All right. Now here's the deal, okay? Because of the dollar amount, it's a felony, okay? We just basically have to process your paperwork, take you down to the jail, they process it, and then they kick you out, okay? Do you have any questions for me? No? What I would suggest is any gift cards you do have, once you get out, any gift cards you do have, I would say bring back, because it will show maybe the state attorney who's going to prosecute the case that you're trying to give back the stuff. I know Bliss has his hand side, he's an LP, he's got to follow what corporate says, but I'm talking about the court side of it. It may help you just to give Burlington their stuff back, okay? We're just going to walk you to our substation and we'll go from there, okay? You have any questions? Any property here that's yours other than that?
I have a purse in the front that's under register 1.
Under register 1?
What color is
What
it?
color is it?
Red.
It's red. Does it have like your ID and stuff in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have anything in it we need to worry about?
No.
Okay. All right. We're good. I'll take you out, okay?
Following a thorough investigation, the officer offered the woman some advice on lightening up the potential charges from the prosecutor. This likely played a role in the final outcome, as the woman was ultimately charged with a lesser offense of grand theft under $5,000. Although this woman faced charges for her actions, what about the case of another thief who made a habit of stealing $200 from a Walmart store every single day? On June 6, 2023, officers from Broward County responded to a call regarding a Walmart cashier suspected of stealing thousands of dollars from her register. The cashier allegedly began stealing by taking $200 to $300 daily. However, the thefts escalated to $500 to $1,000 per day, which totaled up to $5,000.
I hate this, but we need your help, man. We had a stain. We have somebody that stole over $5,000.
Okay.
So,
You guys had today they have?
Yeah, it's right now. It's in action.
Oh.
Yes, it's happening right now. So we're doing the exit interview, and so the person is sitting down right now.
In the office?
In the office.
Okay.
Waiting.
Okay.
And so cameras already been rolled. Evidence has already been collected.
In a retail giant like Walmart, where thousands of dollars flow through registers daily, the missing sum was huge. Gaining access to $5,000 probably made you think that the employee must be working here for long. But that wasn't the case here, which was shocking for all.
Yeah, all of that stuff is in the office. You know, so we got a whole package and stuff.
Perfect.
It's frustrating because, you know, I'm an older guy, man, and you know, people see us because we're kind of undercover.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you just hate doing this, man.
Absolutely.
It's a pain
You give a job to work and they try to bite the hand that feeds them.
You know, it's a pain in the
I hear you. It sucks, but I mean, it's the bad part of the job.
yeah, man. And,
Good thing is when like good things happen. Always sometimes bad stuff comes too.
Yeah.
You can't always be. I'm sorry. How are you? Just do me a favor, just stand up for me. Put your hands on your back. You got any weapons on you?
Police, can you go back there? Like up front? I mean, we'll try to worry, but...
No, we have to come for our safety. I don't want to be chasing them.
I mean, is there a back?
There's a back.
Upon investigating from the Walmart management, the suspect admitted to stealing more than $5,000, but nobody knew where the cash was. The situation took another unexpected turn when the suspect herself revealed the location of the hidden cash to the officers.
Just to have her tell.
You guys can't open it?
No, we are.
No.
We're asking you. What money came from the store?
Just 100.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
How much is there? How much?
40 times 100 was about 4,000.
4,000. On top of this. Found inside the blood.
Oh, these two, are these theirs too?
On top of this.
No, that...
Is that
unless she
included
just
in the
took
fine?
mine. Unless she
Oh,
took
these two,
mine.
are these?
Because it's a higher charge, of course.
The money was found, but the case still wasn't over. The officers took the suspect to the investigation room for questioning, hoping to uncover more. There, the suspect revealed some surprising secrets that changed everything.
I'm back in my mom's house right now. I was trying to get my life back in order, so I was back in her house.
You're trying to press fast forward on that? Getting life back together?
Yes, man.
Is that exactly what happened?
Exactly what happened. Usually when something go by faster than it's supposed to, it take it forever.
Yeah, it's like, let me press a fast forward button and make this happen. It's tough. So, you do know you worked for a really big corporation, right? Is there a reason why you were like, oh, they're so big they won't know? Is that kind of the thought process?
I don't know. Honestly, I was really just trying to get my life back in order.
I can barely hear you.
I said, I don't know, honestly. I was really just trying to get my life back in order.
Yeah?
Just...
The investigation seemed to have concluded at this point, as further details about the suspect's motives or the legalities are unavailable, but it was more likely that she was charged with third-degree grand theft. In the following case, we'll leave it to your judgment to determine how the thief outmaneuvered the authorities. Was her behavior justified or was it wrong? Watch and answer yourself. On New Year's Eve 2021, a manager at a local Circle K reported employee Elizabeth for stealing a lottery ticket worth $2,000. The manager's suspicion arose when Elizabeth claimed a much larger $5,000 prize at the very next store.
Do you have a driver's license or anything?
No, sir.
No?
Yeah, what number are you?
Do you have an ID?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have it on you?
2 and 41. Give me 1 second. I'll get one ticket on the one of whichever one is 2. Okay. And I'll see the other guys.
What's your current address?
2 5 way.
Off Herbert?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Date of birth. Your birthday's coming up.
27, yes, sir.
What's a good phone number for you?
They're changing my phone number back to my regular, so I'm going to give you my current one right now. The one that's been coming up in 72 hours.
What's the current one?
The current one right now is 383.
Okay.
And the one that will be coming up in 72 hours is 79562.
The manager showed the officer all the footage, upon which the officer decided to investigate the suspect. The investigation uncovered many untold truths, which were quite surprising.
I would like to take a look at the footage. I talked to my sergeant. He said that it's probably going to be what's called a complaint affidavit. So we're just going to try to file charges, and the state's attorney will do what they will from there. I told her until then, until I confirm that, because he said he wants to get more details in the case, that she's not free to leave. So she knows that she knows she's not free to leave. So if she leaves, she's you know that if you leave right now, okay, you're not free to leave.
Now that Elizabeth had come clean with her confession and the officer had reviewed the surveillance footage, it was time to hear what her boyfriend had to say. A person whom she had been deceitful all along.
Hey, it's got some questions for you. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, she just called me crying, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's happening.
Okay. What do you think's going on?
Well, she told me that she got tips from 4 different people yesterday. It was kind of sketchy because I don't think you would get tips from 4 different people.
Tips?
Yeah, like basically they would buy lottery tickets. I'm not sure, but I'm a changed man. I haven't broken the law since I was like 13.
I know you're from somewhere.
Yeah, a while ago. That's my son back there. But basically, when people buy lotto tickets and they win money, they would share with her. They would give her half a sheet so she sold it. Well,
is that what she told you?
She just told me just now the truth. She said that she took the money and she took money. She took, I think, like she said, like 3 $30 tickets and scratched them off herself and didn't pay for them.
Perhaps the most shocking discovery was that Elizabeth had managed to deceive everyone, including her own boyfriend.
Hey, Sarge. I watched the video footage. She's blatantly pulling the tickets off, scanning them, and then if they're losers, throwing them in the trash, and if they're winners, she holds onto the little stub she gets, and then she cashes them out. We're not sure how much cash she actually took from the store, but the lottery machine is short $1,342. I talked to her. She confessed everything. So that's where I'm at.
Okay. What did she say about the money? Where's the money?
That is a good question, where the money is. I can ask her if she wants to give it back, but the store doesn't even know how much cash she actually has. Because,
well, our goal is to recover the property.
Okay.
So she stole money.
After being fully satisfied from all sides, officers arrested Elizabeth. Even though the money was never recovered, she was sentenced to 3-month probation.